Path. Path. Terror of the deep. Path. Terror of the deep. What time is it? I have lost track of the hours. Deep One. I remember what you told me. This is the first time. I remember. I remember. Path. Terror of the deep. Dhuros is most grateful for this blessing. Path. Terror of the deep. This is a most joyous day. What time is it? How long have I? Path. Terror of the deep. I must see outside. I am tired, but yet this is no time for sleep. The cursed sun has risen once again. I must know Raylin's mind. Remember, Dhuros. Smile. Raylin? Raylin, it is Dhuros. I am not sneaking up on you. Raylin? Oh, Kidas. Raylin? It's only Dhuros. I am not sneaking up on you. Raylin? Strange. Perhaps Kidas knows more. He should be fine. Kidas! Kidas! Oh. Did we not say that we would meet come the morn? Where is Relin?
He had run off after one of the creatures, someone riding upon one of them.
A creature?
Around the... Yes. You remember the one,
I remember.
the noble that we saw yesterday was riding?
I remember many things. Kidas, this day, for the first time, I remember. This vision that I saw not a day past within the town. I remember. I have been carving the runes that I saw into the walls to make sure that it is recorded. But there is more I must do. Kidas,
What must you do?
this vision that I saw, it is hard for me to describe, but I saw an eye. A great yellow eye. I remember this. I thought that perhaps if I found some of these book or whatever it is they are made of, or a chisel or tools, I might be able to carve an impression of this thing. If this eye is the deep one, this is incredible. And more than that, I would have you look upon it. Both you and Relin have spoken in your time of eyes. This creature that you speak of, incredible in size. I would know if it is familiar to you.
You would know.
I would know? No, I simply wish to. If I can make an impression, a drawing, whatever it is, of this eye. And if you would look upon it, then perhaps you could recognize.
All I saw was the brightness of it. It was hard to tell anything.
You said it was blue.
As I said, you could barely see one from the other. Yes.
This is not lost on me, but surely a matter of color is nothing to a god. A kinship, perhaps. The design, the shape. Anything like that might tell us something that the Tritons have lost for a long time.
You're grasping at seaweeds here, Dhuros. Even for you, that is far-fetched.
It is far-fetched, but what have I learned here that is not far-fetched? Not this other day I saw a walking tree pretending to be a god. And you say I am crazy for wishing to make an impression. At the very least, I must record this. And take it back to the deep priest for study. Perhaps it evokes something within the old carvings or so. Kidas, I remembered. My whole life, I have tried to remember. Even the fleetest truth that has been revealed to me in my dreams. And this... I do not know if you believe me or whatever else it is that is going on within your head, child of Edorseth, but to me this is important.
I want to. I want more than anything to believe that all these visions you are getting are exactly what we need. But the more I learn about this, what we're looking for, the more I find out about the magic, as they call it. The more I feel like there are things that are pushing against us.
That is true.
I don't know what I can trust anymore.
Many things have crossed my mind this night, Kidas. I have had not sleep at all. Things such as Relin with this rune that she activated. You believe that it may have alerted or summoned these creatures, yes, the terrors. It is perhaps that the terrors are drawn to magic, and that is why they have been seen in their portals or archways besides. This is not lost on me. What is also not lost on my mind as I think through this night is that these archways, if the Empire is using them, then, and it is an archway that is to be found at the bottom of this lake, if the Empire were to come in possession of such a thing, if it is close to Adwick, to the landers' homes, then you see what I say.
If they were to take, well, it is far beneath the water, is it not? How could they use that? They would come in their metal armors and they would think.
Well, you say this now, but did the Dryad not speak of finding this thing, Serevith? She said there was water near it. It could be a cave. Or something else. Relin talks to me of deep places beneath the earth which still have these archways. If it is under the water and it is buried and it is out of the lander's hands, that is more the good news. But as I sit there thinking over and remembering last night, I cannot help but wonder that perhaps it is not the terrors that we should fear coming through these portals, but this empire on their terrible genocide. Once again,
my first concern.
It is.
Maybe they do. I don't know. I've been so. The more I learn, the less I am sure of, and I do not like that.
Kidus, I feel I have done you a misservice. This whole time I have been revealing myself, my thoughts to you. And I have been concerned with Raylin and, well, everything that I have learned about her. She is a great source of knowledge on the landers, if nothing else. But I fear I would not even posit to know the smallest workings of your mind, and that is a failing of my own. We agreed this very morning that we would all have a council on this topic. And I would entreat you now that, well, perhaps it is time that you revealed more of what is going in within your own blood. Do you think me mad? Do you think trusting Relin is a mistake? Do you think that we worry too much of the landers and perhaps the dry air is getting too much to Dhuros? Whatever it is, I would know it now, if you would be so kind.
I do not think I can trust Raiden. She had openly said to me that she would sabotage the mission, that she said she would. And if that is the case, I don't care what else she tries. I cannot let her on. I cannot let her come with us. That is... She has already betrayed me once, Dhuros. And I had expected that maybe she would try to make up for it. Try to give me some sort of reason to trust her.
Yes.
And she has not given that.
I mean to ask her one thing.
I do not think she cares enough.
I mean to ask her what her plan is for when the Empire comes. I fear a lot depends on this answer.
Does not have a plan.
Sorry, I did not quite understand.
She does not have a plan.
She does not have a plan.
I think she has a plan. But I do know someone that knows more about how she has been dealing with the Landers over the past few months. And I plan to talk to them later tonight if I could.
Yes. It is imperative that we understand, I fear, the secret that this Dryad holds. It is just what we have been told is true, then any one of these led Foldians may be able to clue us in onto this mystery. It would not take the Dryad's own lips. Do go on.
To gather that information. And I do also plan to talk to Mirindel about this as well.
I was of the same mind.
More forthright. Yes. then we can talk to him and maybe he can tell us about this cost that the Dryad so wishes to keep from us.
It is curious that Mirren has been so open with us. I do not doubt that there is lies or omissions held between the things that he says. In fact,
I know.
his very openness is cause to, in many ways, suspect that what the late Fordians say of this man is true.
I know. I know that he might have his own motives. That the people think evil for a reason. Maybe he has his own personal ideas on what to do with this information about what we find down there, but if he is to help us on this mission as a result, if he will not cause these landers harm, and if he would push back the Empire with this knowledge, then maybe it is for the best.
Yes, it may very well be that it is yet another elf that thinks he knows best. What dealings does this Aurelian have with this nobleman more important than the decision we must make here this day?
I do not know.
I do not wish to guess her intentions, but it looks very much like she is outrunning her responsibilities yet again, chasing after a fat man on a horse.
I do not think she is outrunning them. I think she is changing them. I think she is misplacing them.
In that case, I suppose we should follow on. You said she went this way, into the wood. Or towards the city.
Path.
The usual path.
Yes.
In that case, I pray to the deep that she simply forgot. Oh, there is one other thing I would know of you. What is their word for, war?
Battle, conquest,
Battle,
siege.
conquest. Battle, conquest, siege.
Suffering. And the connotation.
Dhuros knows that one.
Word. The direct translation there is war.
War.
Little do they say that, and the things come with it.
I understand. Thank you for your counsel. Regardless of what it is that we come to, I would like to help. They face a terrible threat. I would not be much use to them on a fight. I am no soldier, but there must be something I can do. We Tritons know all too well the pain of losing our homes.
You are a Triton. No matter what your proficiency in any weapon is, you are useful to these landers.
I thought the same. The small one from the woodland folk is afoot to our north, I believe. The one that does not speak well, such as myself.
And what of him?
I wonder if he comes to offer truth in his mistress's stead. Silva, nice to see you again.
Is fish small? Had fish small? Got. Is okay. He's holding a small fish.
Oh, yes. Go.
It does not matter.
Is
He eats fish same as you and other land dwellers do. Probably more.
Fish, this word, catch fish, that is later.
Only small Only small. Only small. Take not many.
Is good. You fish, okay?
Fish. Fish of other. You like you other. Silver worn last. Dark last.
Dark. With the deep above.
This is a hard one to understand myself. Other fish dark above.
Worn.
One railing?
Dhuros. Kind silver too. Silver worn. Green man no here.
Green.
No
This
understand.
Goblin?
No.
Green man.
Mirin.
Merindel.
I see. Seems like
He is ever wearing his green cloak.
Yes.
Must
Would see
warn.
first the people by the colors of the clothes they wear.
You know of
Green.
Mirin? Yes?
He's going to gesture towards the woods off the path. Off path. Silver need warn.
Oh, is not safe?
No see. No safe. Need warn.
I am struggling with this one. I hope you are following.
Follow.
Yes, I come with now.
She chosen a better path to get up here.
Kidas, are you alright? I will see if I can get him to slow down.
My time.
Silva! Kidas, path not good. Is hard.
Is want only off.
Is
Want speak.
oh,
Alone. You. No other. Only you.
we
Myself as well.
Yes. Must warn.
at least he is more easy to understand
No.
than a dryad.
No. Say. Merindel. Danger. You. For. Other fish. Like you. Told.
Triton.
Last. Dark.
We are Tritons.
Last. Dark.
Not fish.
Yes.
Triton.
Triton.
Triton. Yes,
Triton.
it is good. Other fish, other Triton, Relin. Say,
Yes.
say to Mirindel?
No. Silver worn. Other Triton. Want worn. Other Tritons. Mirindel use. Mirindel will use will sacrifice rune bad rune
I
bad
do not know these words,
danger.
kiddos.
It's hard to tell something about sacrifice and runes bad.
Rune bad.
Similar to what he said before. Same thing they said before.
Silva.
What do you mean?
Rune
Runes bad. What do you mean?
My god, this is a challenge.
arch open.
Yes, you said as much
Arch
last
open.
night. I remember these.
Rune.
You.
Rune magic. Rune
Yes,
magic. Magic
Everyone the same words that the
life.
Dryads said.
Magic life. Rune bad. Magic life. Mirandel use Triton. Rune bad. Born. Not say Mirandel. Danger you.
What are you trying to say? Magic is alive.
Magic life.
I do not know this word magic. What is it?
Together.
Why would I know the word magic?
The thing
Same.
they keep saying is linked with these portals. Drives them, I suppose. I don't know.
Oh, this strange thing that
Saying
makes them
magic,
chant blue.
Life, as if they are linked. I don't know. Maybe. I've learned these words in context maybe over the past 2 days.
Perhaps Rillin knows more, or has been able to divine more, but magic life.
This is not enough. Magic.
Magic is
Wait, what's
life? Oh, this word. Sacrifice. Sacrifice life? Magic.
Rune.
Hang on.
Rune magic. Rune open arch.
Rune life?
Life magic. Life open arch. Rune is magic. Magic is life.
That is impossible.
Is
Green man no.
There is no way that our
Understand.
ancestors would sacrifice life in order to fuel its empire. It is barbaric.
Danger. In danger.
I feel like he's trying to fill a void that was unfilled in his god. I don't know if I can believe it.
Likely he is protecting him. Or her, this dryad false goddess.
Maybe. Magic is life. Doesn't even make any sense.
Ah. Silva. Ah. You? Dryad. You, Leadfoot? You. Leadfoot. You. No. Ah.
Ledford
Who?
no. Only new.
Who? Life. Who? What?
Magic life is magic life is magic
Magic is life. Magic is life.
Use-
You said this about 4 different times.
use life
Are we supposed to believe this?
Rune.
The only one who knew anything
Rune.
of this, just to tell us nothing. And you stood idly by saying nothing. How is he say warning them supposed to suddenly believe you after you come spewing nonsense the night after? The day after.
Silva.
Being ridiculous.
Silva.
They must surely be mistaken. There is no way at all that Tritons of all people would use life force in order to power our empires. It is not possible.
I don't know.
Silva want to warn Dhuros. Dhuros kind Silva to no.
He seems to want to single you out.
Archway. No. Archway. You
Silva.
tell.
Silva. Dhuros. No. Archway bad. Dhuros understand. Dhuros. No. What is the word for empire?
Empire.
Empire. Use archway. Empire use archway. All time.
They will use it no matter
What?
what we do.
Empire.
They kill their own so much. That is
What?
the case.
Empire.
Ah,
What is
their
empire?
war. A siege battle. A Adwick Empire. Ledford.
They use it to conduct their wars and battles. Maybe that's what he's trying to get at. That's what you're trying to get at.
By all means, if you can make this easier
Maybe that
with
is
your
his
words,
how.
then I would be most appreciative.
Yes. I said it before. I apologize for not saying it on a tongue. I think what he's trying to say is they use this magic to wage their wars and kill others.
That is what I am
I do
saying.
not think there is any.
But perhaps you should repeat
I do
it
not
in
think there
common
is
for
technique.
Silva.
So that is what you mean, right? That they use it to conduct their wars. And they use it to slay others of their own kind, other land dwellers.
Oh,
other
that's where he's
communities
going with it.
of people like you, people like all those that live in the city. Magic is life. I'm barely learning what it is. How would you have me believe anything as ludicrous? I don't know. We're getting far-fetched here.
Magic. Fire. Life. Wood. Magic. Fire. Wood. Wood. Make fire.
I think I have had enough of this
No,
heresy,
Nick.
Kides. And I am starting to
nothing.
lose my nerve.
Prove it. If I can see anything that points to a truth, this one seems to have some sort of fascination with telling us this, spending this much time. And let it waste his time if it thinks that there is truth in what it says.
Yesterday, my very god instructed me on these runes. What he speaks is heresy of the highest order, much like his false goddess. Silva, thank you for warning. You go.
Silva, go.
You go.
Want only warn. Silva, go.
I am going to need a moment. Be careful on the way down. There is no way. There is no way at all. Sacrifice. Magic being life. To presume that Tritons would bow so low as to use life as cattle. What does this heathen goddess design? This dryad is not to be trusted. Deep One, lend me your strength for dealing with these sinners. The people of Adwick have been kind to you. These woodlanders come and sneak upon your home and tell only lies. Relin, I begin to understand now. You have been swayed by heathen gods. You poor child. The very land is sick. Their heathen gods. No wonder the Deep One came to visit Dhuros this day. He wishes to protect him. And now Dhuros must protect them all. Kidas, I begin to understand what is wrong with Relin. This heretic goddess has clearly corrupted her mind. I fear that they are turning these people against the crown. It is not uncommon. She drew a weapon on yourself, yes? Much the same way as the people of Ledford and these woodland heretics turn in ire and spurn their protectors within the walls.
Not everything is heresy if it does not align with this Deep One. Yes, she is turning against her people. Yes, she is acting out in anger. And yes, what that Triton said is absolute foolishness.
This dryad intends to tell us what we can do with our own heritage, and what's more than that, would sully our name. Sully our name by implying that we would sacrifice life in order to fuel our empire. I have never heard anything more ridiculous or preposterous on this land, or under this land, or underwater, or wherever I may be. If this one is spreading these lies, no wonder it is that the Tritons are unknown upon this land. It is likely her kind which has robbed them of it, spreads their roots within their very minds.
It is very much like it is back home, Dhuros. We have fragments. We have pieces. But we don't have the entire picture.
You would lend credence to something so ridiculous.
Absolutely not. I would not give a shred of credence to it. And I still have not to this day. I would not look at them and say that they have...
Well, then I will have my answers. If it is so terrible and they have used life, I would know whose life it was that they used. And then I will ask this dryad, holier than any, I am sure, why it is and who she is to have made such a call.
I don't know. And at this point I am beginning to care less and less what she is. All she has done is hide things from us. I have no use for someone like that. But we do both want the same thing. I think we're both going to the same place, yes?
That we are, to Mirin.
Yes.
If Relin has forsaken her word, then so be it. So, for those watching...
She may not only forsaken her word, she has forsaken all of us.
That she has.
She did so several months ago, when she left us.
And now she...
abandoned her people in their time of need.
I would know what this dryad has done to earn her trust. But I will say that this day has reflected upon her most damning. And it is not even past noon. I see a hint of blue flesh up ahead. It appears our errant heretic is upon us.
She is
followed closely by a line of men, up to no good, I am sure.
We will remain clear of them if they choose to walk down this path.
Relin, we were expecting you come the morning. Did you forget?
Apologies. I must have slipped my
Dhuros,
mind. I had a
while you're
lot
talking to
on my
Raylan,
mind.
you see what looks like a large group of angry people with clubs.
What have you done this
What the hell
time?
is going on?
What more must you do to damage
is
the
not
name of our
me.
people?
What do you mean?
We should go.
I have no idea what this is.
We will speak on this further, but we must not engage with these people upon this
15,
land.
You can tell that some of those are carrying clubs, if you have not noticed.
I have indeed. We should go.
Right. Evening, folks. How you doing? Name's
Good morning.
Dave.
How can
Yeah,
we help
good morning.
you?
Well, not much. Just looking for a bit of information. I'm looking for a fella named Jack. Have you seen him around here?
A fella named... No, I have not.
Jack,
No, I haven't seen a Jack.
is this name? I do not know this.
Orange shirt.
Yeah.
No,
He's still not
Within
back.
the city.
I,
I'm sorry.
I think
Sorry.
you were there yesterday.
Dhuros, do something wrong?
You know,
Sorry.
he didn't do nothing you got to worry yourself about. Don't worry your pretty little head. We'll find him.
Hey, you were there when we were beating up that hunter.
Realize this is the same group as
I-
yesterday. Dealt with the hunter thief.
Who's this?
Why is it you seek him out?
That
because
looks
he stole
like
our
him,
bow of
boss.
us.
That might be him.
He stole your bow.
You know, give him a little.
I was convinced this was a lynch mob for us.
And then stole our bow and a glove.
Just approach calmly, you know, see who he is.
And how did they intervene, might I ask?
Relin, what is going on?
Recuse myself from that
Everyone
situation.
who was
not too long
standing
after.
there.
These words orange.
I'm not entirely sure. They're looking for some kind of man named Jack.
A friend of yours?
It is best to stay out of it, Dhuros. I know not who it is.
They were
You
lying.
needn't
But I
encourage me.
recommend staying clear.
If you don't know, then we're gonna go.
Let them deal with their
We can
problems.
advise you on this matter.
It's not in
my
front of
own
us.
to intervene.
It is fine.
Do not know of this man.
Next time you assume that an angry mob is my fault.
Relin, the other day I saw the entire garrison running after you with swords drawn. Is it so strange that I would think this was you as well?
I know not what happened. I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? You had like the entire bloody... You had the... All of Adwick was chasing you around going that. Kiddes was thrown to the
That
floor.
wasn't for me. That
Kiddes was thrown to the floor
was,
asking, where is Relin?
it wasn't anything that I
My face
did.
into the dirt. Well,
I am
Sorry,
glad
Nico.
to hear it was
It
not
It
you.
was nothing I did.
something. Yes, and the group that you find yourself around seems to have done something, and yet you still find yourself around them more than you do your own kind.
I am done talking with you. Both of you. I hope you had a good morning.
I
I'm
was...
sure you didn't need me there anyways.
We did. Most definitely need you there.
Did you now?
Yes, we did.
Really?
What?
It seems like you two have already made up your minds.
We have
There
not
was nothing I
already
could
made
do
up
to
our minds.
dissuade
We
you or
have...
anything.
We had.
Relin, what has the Dryad told to you?
I have not heard much from the Dryad. Let us get off the road, please.
Relin,
I have not heard directly from the Dryad. I have heard from someone who works with her.
The small one.
You spoke of... Yes. You spoke of wanting to know what the consequences were of this magic. Saying that
we did.
you wanted to do it anyway, even though you were warned of consequences.
That is
no?
not what I said. Relin, where
Well,
do you
both
get this
were
idea
insistent
from?
and wanted to...
Relin, let me think.
Yesterday you...
Relin, do you care
Sorry.
for these people? Do you at all? If the Empire is using these portals, if there is an archway nearby, as per Gides' map, do you not understand what that could mean? It could spell the end for everyone here. This Empire are enacting genocide using our legacy. It is not a matter of wanting to use
Yes.
these portals. They are being used.
I know the portals are already being used. They're already being used by the Empire, yes?
So we
But
are led to believe.
If we also decide to use the portals as well, if we also decide to take part in this,
Where do you get this
saying
idea that
because
I
the
wish to
reasoning
use
is
them?
because if they... You said yourself that you would help the landers
You and
use
everyone
portals.
else.
I said that I would help them understand what it is they were doing. To let them come to their senses. They already know this. I do not understand why this is so hard to understand, and I am sorry for losing my composure with this, but do you think that the king, if he knows full well that this technology, this magic is out there, that he would leave it alone if we were to walk away? Do you not think that he would see that the Empire
but
is
our words
able...
will not affect him.
Exactly.
you
That
really
is
think we can
precisely
stop
my
them?
point. It is
so sure about yourself.
it is not about...
At every turn you've been so sure.
It is about making sure that if
I
they
am
do
not
so,
sure
they
at
are doing
all,
so
okay?
safely. It is about making sure that they do not invoke a catastrophe the likes of which they have not foreseen.
The catastrophe. The catastrophe of using this magic. The price of using this magic. The price
Is
that
heresy.
wiped away an entire civilization millennia ago is life itself.
I will not hear this. You would claim that our empire
not
would
believe
stoop so low that we would use life force, a sacrifice of our own kin, of others about to
Mirandol-
power it.
Mirandol spoke of it as mana. He said that it is this kind of energy that is used to power the magic portals, the seals, everything. And this magic, this mana, can be stored in the tablets that he used to open up the portal originally. But when the Dryad opened up the portal, she used her life force. That is why she is no longer green like the grass. She is brown. Because she used up part of her own life force.
She has never
This
been
mana.
brown. What are you talking about?
I have only ever seen her green.
Do you not see the wilting parts of her leaves?
I am going to make an executive decision that this is probably some VR stuff. So we're going to ignore that and say that she is brown until we know better. Yes, I think that is probably good for the narrative. I'm just...
She's kind of brown. Sorry about it.
So she
not
is
entirely
noticeably
brown, but
wilting. Yes, I noticed this well.
We are doing fine the way we were going, actually.
Oh, were we? Okay, sorry. I didn't want to... For something that important
Yes.
to be up to VR
Okay,
stuff. It's
continue,
pretty
continue.
important. All right.
Fucking damn it.
It's pretty...
Okay. Anyways, it is fine.
It's a good thing that we didn't...
Okay, cards up. The little one. The one with the fireflies that follows him around. The halfling. He gave us a warning. He explained to us that it is life that is used as this mana. It is life that is the power of magic.
Does
The
Mirin know
Dryad
this?
used part of her own life. Does who know this?
Does Mirin know this?
I know not. But I do not know, and I fear that will not be enough to stop him. Which begs to wonder, how many
Does not make
lives do we
sense.
have to waste
That does not
to
make
stop
sense.
this, to
If
open
she
up
used
this?
her own
Yes.
life for
Shut
it.
up for
She
a
opened
second,
the
yes.
damn thing. How is she alive then?
We do not know
Because she
much.
used part of her life force. She used a part of her life force.
Now
That's
you know
what
how
he
it
said.
works then.
I do not know what to make of this.
But she is a old being. She has much life. She is life itself. How many people had to die to fill up and charge that tablet? How many more people
Relin.
had to
Have you
die?
known this
Relin,
Dryad?
if this was the
How long have you known
sacrifice,
her?
why would she not tell us? Why would she not say, get me on side? Dhuros, I gave up my own life force so that I could save the people of Ledford because I am a good and trustworthy
because
person.
if it-
Surely you must see this is a lie.
Because if people find out that she is used as life force, then she will be used as drained. She will be drained.
That is the thought, that she would be able to be of use of them again. She was protecting
Because she has
herself.
so many enemies in the castle. So many
She
people
knew that
chasing her.
This is
If
this is
If
important.
this is assumed to be true, and she knew of the thousands of people that could die and chose only to save herself.
It is cannot be true. I refuse to believe
That
that
is
the,
true. And
the,
I have a
the,
hard
the
time believing
Tritons,
this.
our empire, our own heritage, our ancestors, blessed be their remembered names, in their own halls, were using life force of their own kin or whatever else in order to power the transportation networks. It is too
Look on
strange.
Tritons with rose-tinted eyes.
I look on Tritons as they were, and as they will be again. Relin, surely you see that this heretic goddess is no goddess at all. She is lying to you. Her roots have found their way into your mind and are turning you against your own kinsmen as we speak.
So you're saying that you are what?
Be careful.
Hello.
You're going to fight with the humans.
I'm a human. Right? Yeah.
Hello.
We were speaking Aquilian, you would not know what we were saying. Hello.
Second time today that's happened to me. Hello.
How can I help you?
I don't know. I'll just say hello. Goodbye.
Hello?
I think that man is daft.
I've gathered as such.
I should find him and speak to him. Maybe it is.
Just try to think about this, okay?
Urelin,
That is all I ask.
Urelin, the decision is still yours. If you do not want me
It's
to
not my
go and
decision.
speak to Mirin, I will not.
If you can ensure me that you will do your try your hardest to make sure that Mirin does not let his obsession with magic get people killed. And don't say that it is going to balance out because the Empire is coming or whatnot, and that we have to use this kind of technology and magic because they are already using it. And so since they are using it, we have to stoop to their level.
Urelin,
Yet again, you are mistaken.
let me speak to you just on one point. And this is a point on which I must profess authority on these matters, though I do not like to do this often. These runes, the ones that have been found or used, if it is true what you say, and the very life force of people, of individuals, of souls, is being kept within inside these stones for thousands of years, if they have been denied the right to pass, and been kept from the Deep One's embrace for that long. If all of this is true, and if we are wrong about the Tritons, about my ancestors, if I am to entertain that for just a moment, then it is a punishment so foul that it cannot be counted.
But what happens when they run out of those souls? What happens when they have to take from what is now, what is present?
This, Relin, if what you say is true, if this dryad is to be believed, and I have severe reservations against this, but to meet you in the middle here, then that means that we must learn of these runes all the more, to release these people. If what you say is true, if these runes are powered by life force, if the things that you saw on that day outside the lost city are Triton souls that have been kept there in torment for thousands of years, then we must know how to release them. How else are we to help? Are we to let them suffer? Are we going to continue on, knowing that so many of our kinsmen are trapped in so dire a state, denied the Deep One's embrace? I would sooner die than see another rune made if that was the case. On that you have my word, for it is a heresy more foul than anything I have heard this already cursed day.
I believe you are. I believe you are seeking good. You have a true heart, and that is obvious.
Relin,
If you are
I'm sorry,
to
good.
pursue this and work with Mirandal, then I'm sure you will ensure that catastrophe does not happen again.
I will do what I must. I need you to understand that even entertaining such matters as meeting you in the middle of this is no small feat for myself. The implications of what it is you are saying, the gravitas that this would have upon our entire race, the pure, unadulterated heresy that I have heard this day, it will be troubling me for many nights hence. But if that is what you truly believe, then I will have no choice but to acquiesce to your requests. My intention was never to open more portals. It was simply to help those who are going to do it, whether Dhuros was here or not, and make sure that the least harm comes of this terrible thing.
Okay.
Now I must go. I was hoping to go to Adwick with Eukitis, but I fear I must go and pray. For all of our sakes.
It's fine. I will go myself.
Holy shit, that was hard for Dhuros. Holy shit, that was hard for Dhuros. I must be one with the water once again, and beg forgiveness for even considering this possibility. Spreading such lies. Never did I think I would see the day when I could not speak my mind before my fellow kinsmen. The guardian least of all. This silver said magic is like fire. There is more than wood that can fuel a fire. There are leaves, coal, many things besides. It must be that our kinsmen knew of some other way of achieving these feats. It is the only way to be sure. They would never. The Deep One would not allow it. The lost cities. The terrace. This terrible sin. No. No. Dhuros, do not let this false goddess get her tendrils in you as well. It cannot be true. You must be one with the water again. You must hear his voice. Path. Terrace of the deep. Friozen, I don't have a fucking clue what Kaidus' goal is. I don't know what Raylin's goal is either. She seems determined to think the worst of him. I have done nothing, or Dhuros rather, has done nothing but reiterate that he's just here to help people. And now all of a sudden she somehow moved from that to, Dhuros, you're going to create a shitload of soul batteries. Really? And I know that battery is like a rune that I know, or has been transcribed by me, but I actually asked Brunswick in the chat in Fresh at Thrones, and like there's no way that someone in like a medieval fantasy setting would know what the word battery meant. Also, slight meta-knowledge. Whilst what she said was totally believable in terms of her changing her colour, that is, I know, out of character. Flat out a lie. And I think Dhuros knows that, right? Hi, I made a terrible sacrifice of myself. I'm wilting. Though, to be fair, Raylan's counter-argument to that otherwise she'll be used again, is quite good. But then what's the implications of that? That the people of old just had this fucking never-ending well of dryads that they used as batteries? That's pretty insane. Though I don't know if that's consistent enough. I should roll a dice for it. I think that would be a good idea. Is it believable to Dhuros that every time that anyone wanted to fucking pop to Tesco to use a, to get, some milk or something like that, they had just a dryad or other ancient being that lived thousands of years on hand to use as a battery? No, it's not. Not on a 19, it's not. Hey, Jan-Paul. Dhuros is flat out here to help. He has, like, a reason for doing that. In regards to what he's doing. And why he's here this far from the river, and why it is that he seeks to give people a good impression and help out and everything. But generally speaking, he's well-intentioned. And he sees supporting the other two as part of his mission. Feel bad for Vanehelm, coming up and saying hi in the middle of that conversation. Holy shitums. So to explain a couple of things. Dhuros' major is that flaw is that he cannot hear people talk shit about the Tritons. Like, he literally won't do it. And that is very much activated now. So as a character, he's gonna have to prove that the Tritons weren't using soul batteries. Oh, God. He's gonna have to prove that the Tritons weren't using soul batteries. No! Oh, God! This is gonna be fucking terrible! No! Ah, well, that's what major flaws are, I guess. Gotta pick fucking ground to stand on at some stage. So, big thing I'm doing with Dhuros is the knowledge of the sea, etc. is equal to his faith, because he doesn't know much about his god. So they say that if you learn about the fish, if you learn about the plants underwater, and if you learn about, just living at one with the sea, then that is learning of your god, because it's his home, right? It's, the sea is the Deep One's chosen abode, and all that sort of stuff. So I have had it clarified that I can just fish, and produce 12 fish per day, or 12 units of fish, rather. So that's what I'm doing now. And it doubles as a religious exercise for a bit of spirit cleansing. I have to check back. Spend a decent amount of time doing this. And unfortunately, it didn't really make sense at that time, to make fishing buddies. So I guess this is just you and me for now. Yeah, that is a fucking lot of fish, isn't it? Turns out that being a literal fish man makes you shit hot at catching fish. Gonna need to ask Maple or Spear or whatever to to give me like a bundle of fish prop. Also, just to make sure things go extra bad for Dhuros. Every time he's learning a rune, he's to get in a rock, and he's going to start carving it in that little cavern of his. Because that's what the guards want him to know, and he needs to make sure he remembers. So that little hidey hole I have... Ooh, fuck knows what's going to happen in there. I wonder, do you reckon if I carved all of the runes in that I learn about these portals, that this little thing here could become something of an archway? Ooh. What if? Thanks for the follow, Demon Wolf. And Max Knacker if you're still about. Sorry, I don't look at this as much. Let's... I mean, that would make sense, right? Accidentally that which I'm trying to prevent? Yeah, that's absolutely right. Either that or... Oh, but what would happen, though? Because it's not that far underwater. What if the Empire started coming through my little hole in the floor? Get out of my house! Or, I just come up one day and this huge fucking tentacle sticks out, or maybe I look down and there's this big eye blinking at me and I'm like, oh, hello, God. What if? Weeb, I would fucking love to summon a Terror of the Deep. But it all depends on, like, you know, the true nature of the Tritons. Because we obviously think we're the best things in sliced bread, but, like, the obvious way to go to the plot is that our hubris was our downfall. I think we're approaching a reasonable amount of time for a very adept fishman to have been catching fish beneath the ground, and once again, I don't really want to subject you guys to that sort of ASMR, and nobody's looking at me right now anyway, apart from you, so there's that. But what if? Oh yes, Cthulhu! Cthulhu about? Cthulhu called. Hello? Oh, what was that? Oh, sacrifice the Dryad. Ah, it's funny, it was right on my mind as well. Oh, and Myron as well. Yeah, sure, I mean, yeah, I was hoping to save him, but that's all okay. Oh, and Adwick. Oh, you want all of them? Well, you know, boss man, it is what it is, you know. We'll have to figure it out. But, you know, I'm not super in tune with the whole, you know, combat and shit like that. Could you send me some buds? Yeah, no, I'll send them where to go. Yeah, it's fine. Send me some buds, yeah. Like some really big ones. It'll be great. Listen, man. Sowing chaos, bit of disorder, a bit of righteous judgment. You know how it is. It'll be great. It'll be fun. Listen, it'll be such a show. I don't know how much you can see from, like, down in this hole and everything, but, like, you know, I'll get Ketis to, like, transcribe it, and we'll show it to you on a wall. Sound good? You're a babe, thanks. There we go. And I can't readjust my fucking lenses because I'm beneath the water. And it's all blurry anyway. Cheers, babe. Armor. I'll go kill the others now. I'll do it, my lord. I'm a priest, not a warlock, but it turns out that when you're a fishman, it doesn't make much of a fucking difference. Who knew? Friozen, so the big fucking thing is, we do not know the fucking nature of our god. Tritons think they're great. It's, like, absolutely fucking core to who they are. Thus the whole reaction to Raylan and the news that allegedly we're doing, like, fucking life sacrifices and everything. But, man, I should use my shirt. That's a great idea. I'll use the shirt to carry the fish. Yeah, we think we're the best things in sliced bread, so if we're the best things in sliced bread, obviously our god is as well. So, you know, it'll be great. I love it. It's gonna be fantastic. You step on by. It's gonna... Right. Note to self. Need to make a shirt bag. Okay. Right, back into character. What time is it? Just for a quick check. Isn't that some spicy drama for a priest? I love it. It's great. As with all of these RPs, they just get better as the deeper you go in and the more relationships form. The deep one comes. I don't know if it'd be more or less distracting for that to happen. Already the heat of the day and I don't even have a fucking shirt on? Oh, god damn it. Ah, it's gonna be a dry day for Dhuros boy. So we saw on a there's a map earlier. This map is 1.5 kilometers wide and 1 kilometer tall. That's a lot of kilometer. I really want fucking Terror of the Deep, buds. I'm super excited about that idea now. But I need to get it a character. Fuck. Oh, but could you imagine, like a big tentacly boy, like fucking Attack on Titaning the fuck out of Hardwick? That would be so fucking cool. And it would be way more performant than like spawning like 40 NPCs, right? Oh. Cthulhu ending, best ending. Cthulhu ending, best ending. Why is it so tall? There is a lot on this map that Dhuros hasn't seen. And all of its space for like pitched battles and shit like that. A lot of people also like gather as their profession for like logging and stuff like that. So yeah. If you didn't see season 1, the end of season 1 ended in a massive battle, so, or a number of massive battles over many weeks, so just be aware of that.
Hello.
Hello. Nice to see you again.
Yes.
The village of Mauru.
What's the boy look like?
Her name was Star.
He's fucking Jake. He won't mind fucking gay.
Fucking Jack's out and about then!
He is.
Oh, you.
Hello? Hello, full plate.
Doesn't
Not
look
my
like it's
fucking
escalating,
problem.
but
My problem is that's on my wall.
Hello?
Morning.
Full plate. Hello.
Nice to see you
Nice
again.
to see you again. Yes. You notice he's carrying a shirt which is filled with fish. I
I'm going over here.
bring for you full plate.
Do you have to make yourself smell more fishy? Come
Well,
on.
well, at least he's doing business.
I bring
I
you.
guess.
Are you looking to sell those?
No. Kidas teach what battle war. You need help? I bring fish.
With fish.
Food.
Is he bringing us food?
Are you giving it us?
Eh.
For free?
It's for me.
Yes, if you or I give to you.
Come inside.
That sounds like it's for us.
I bring for
If it's for you, I have something
war.
for you, Dhuros. Come meet me at the butchery later.
Oh,
What do you think? Should we take his fish?
for
Or let him go?
full plate empire. Yes.
I mean, if
War.
he has business with Mr. Baylor, obviously that's why he's here. But I mean, he said it's for us, so he might as well take some.
for full plate for fight you. No, not the word.
You're wasting my time. Get inside.
Oh, okay. I sorry. live here? Or
Are you looking for
You're
me to
taking the
be
fish
there?
to Baylor. Give the fish to Baylor.
Follow me, blue man.
oh,
Or give the fish to the
Apparently the
Oh,
blue
no,
man
you
has fish for
fucking dog.
Baylor.
I bring for you. I probably should give it to Baylor, to be honest. He did give me a solid yesterday.
I've got the guards
All right.
knocking at the door. Ah, yes, come on in.
Hello,
There you are. Take this package meat.
You talk to Baylor about your fish.
Got more
I
people
gotta go
to
back
see.
to the gate.
I put this down.
It's actually the tip of a cat's tail. It looks kind of like
Is that a fish?
It is, it's 12 units of fish that I've caught and I'm storing awkwardly in my shirt.
You understand that humans were much smaller back then.
I bring,
You
butter, for,
You catched it this morning.
yes, I go swim this day. You,
All of that.
war,
How many
empire,
fishes? 12? 12 fish.
yes, for
Huh.
war, you
All this morning.
yes,
War effort.
I not
A
know
donation. Is
effort.
that what you're looking to do?
Sorry, this word I do not understand. But for you, you help full plate.
Give you the pieces.
I can help assist you sell it. I'm more than willing to purchase them off of you.
Pieces are on the counter, right?
No sell. I
Yes, they
give.
are. It's on a package.
Yeah.
Alright.
Is gift.
You give to who?
It's good to
It's a
Adwick.
gift.
it's good
You,
to speak with you, Leonard.
War.
I see.
Dhuros learn this word. Genocide. Empire. Dhuros wish to help.
They're having you. You're being extorted.
Huh? No.
That's what that is.
I not know this.
Is this for your protection?
No.
I'm not gonna
No.
protect you.
No.
They held
It
you up
is.
at the gate.
Is for you. For Adwick. Many. Hungry. I wish to give.
You're giving those free, but you could make at least 2 copper per fish.
Not.
2, maybe 3.
Not. No. I give.
You could use some new clothes. Think about bartering with them at least.
It is not for me to. I do not have
I mean,
the words.
catching this amount of fish in a single morning, you have to understand that's value. That's potential
Oh no,
to
is
be a fisherman. Catching that many by morning
it is okay. Is not Dhuros. Oh, you.
I was just
Leave.
offering to buy them off of you, but if you wish to give them away, then
Ah.
I won't spew, but
Okay.
maybe
You take?
at least talk to the seamstress and get some coin so you can fix those clothes. You know why they
yes.
stop you, right? You look like a refugee outside the walls.
I not
Tattered
know.
clothing.
Refugee?
Someone who has come across hard times.
Oh.
Someone who has been
All.
run away from their home.
Adwick. Hard time. All. Dhuros help. That
Yes.
what wish to do.
No, I won't stop you then.
Okay.
Just know, empathy only goes so far in these walls. I'd at least look into making at least some coin the next time you go fishing.
No. It's okay. Nice to meet you again. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Seriously not know who Christos is.
Should find my way around. Mirin. Relin said no. Mithrax. I can't think of how bad my clothing smells right now. At the very least, at least it gets washed often. I'm partially hoping there's no one inside the church, because fuck me, I'm thirsty, but I'm kind of in the middle of it now.
You just be careful.
Orange.
Be losing you.
I am careful. It's just whether or not
This way.
Good afternoon, Mr. Dhuros.
Oh, Loretta. Mirin.
How are you doing?
Nice to meet. I bring fish for full plate with butcher. I go to Mithrax. No, yes, I was hope to speak with sorry, is warm. They not good to Dhuros. Oh, this
Did you
one.
just say twinkle toes?
Oh
my god.
This one is strange. They are always staring at Dhuros' feet. Sorry.
Perhaps she's into that kind of thing.
They're cute. Not entirely sure why she's into it.
Sorry. You busy? Dhuros, out of sun.
Wait, I'll leave you. I'll leave you to your thing.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Nice
seeing you again.
Nice to meet you again. Goodbye. Run the fuck away. Run the fuck away. Run the fuck away. Get the bit of a hit on the old hydrometer. I usually do like 20% intervals, but like obviously with the shirt off for so long it'd be pretty bad. Hey. No, not. This. Oh, this is better. This is not good. This day. Too warm for Dhuros. I should totally get a parasol. That would be excellent. That would be totally in keeping with this character. I need shoe. Hood. What is... What is this? strange.
What is it you seek?
I look, not see this image is
Sign.
Sign. Oh, thank you. Sorry, is and hot. Not easy for Dhuros in town. Sorry.
No, it's not.
You help Dhuros find tavern. Thank you.
Of course. You're kinda rare.
My Triton, not far from. Sorry, Dhuros, far from home. Not easy. Sorry. Heat.
You do not need to struggle.
No.
And fill your time with sound. I am an elf. I will wait until you are ready to speak.
Wait. Thank you. One moment. Dhuros learn many things this day, but not good. You are elf, no dryad?
I do not.
Oh, small silver. No, this one?
Silver, you say?
Silver, hood, face, not see. Eyes.
I've seen them once.
Oh. Dhuros fear the most bad.
Why?
Speak many lies. To Dhuros. Not true. Speak of Triton. Dhuros much to think on this day.
Many lies.
You know Mithrax?
Nay, I am not familiar with Mithrax.
Oh. Dhuros wish to know more.
Sure. I find a priest of Mithrax.
Priest?
A priest of Mithrax. I will tell them of Dhuros.
Thank you. Dhuros, sorry, one question. Path. Terrors of the deep. It is what mean to you.
I do not know of the terrors of the deep.
Oh.
Dhuros is alone.
Dhuros. Many things to think on this day. You...
Dhuros
Oh,
is a good thinker.
I hope so. The... Ledford. You know this name?
I know the name.
People... Ledford. Most strange. More strange than Dhuros.
Aye.
Is
Strange and filled with lies.
filled with many lies. Yes. Dhuros has seen this too.
It's the way of humans to lie.
Not only human.
Not only human.
Dryad. Dryad lie
Dryad lies.
many times.
You have spoken to her.
Dhuros speak to Silva. Silva speak Dryad. Dryad speak lies. Injure. Poison mind of many.
Thank you, Dhuros.
You kind.
Dhuros is
Be safe. Not talk to Dryad.
not believe their lies.
Not believe their lies.
Ethereal is my name.
Your name, it is name hard. Ethereal. Is this good? No? Ethereal.
Dhuros is good.
Dhuros hope so.
Ethereal does not lie.
It would be good to meet someone who does not lie.
It will be a long journey for Dhuros.
It has Dhuros' journey long already.
Let us see then.
Sorry. I come to speak to Mithrax. Was nice seeing you again. I go inside. Maybe less warm. Goodbye. Good day.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Dhuros.
Be safe. Mithrax It's, me again. Are you Deep One? Is this why you speak to me in the square? Because I am close to your temple, Deep One? These holes with light, they are not unlike eyes. Do you have many eyes, Deep One? Mithrax, I feel there is a great sickness in your lands. Help others who help themselves. Perhaps it is providence that Dhuros learn of this teaching now. Path, terrors of the deep. Perhaps you are telling me that I should put my mission first. Thank you, Deep One, Mithrax. Whichever name it is you care to use. This has been most insightful. I do not know if you're the Deep One, but you're pretty good. Goodbye. It was nice seeing you again. Seamstress. Big badonkas. I can't wait until I walk into the center of the map and inevitably just walk straight into Mirren again. Because it seems like I cannot fucking avoid him. And his retinue of fuck-me-ups. Where is more shade? Oh, I should go back between the houses. Got that NPC strap, goddamn. All of the NPCs look like they're like walking to drop the fattest album, right? Damn, look at the whole crew rolling up. Sign. I learned this word. Oh. Oh, that does not look good. Do I risk that, or do I walk the other way? High for walk the other way. Actually, no, this is high for walk up to them. Okay, that's low. In that case, we're steering clear. It's best to avoid. Many people are angry this day.
Dhuros?
Oh, Loretta. Sorry, Son, not good this day. He's quite dry. Sorry.
Did you find the priestess?
Oh, no, I go, but no, but there is okay. I get what I need. Is
excellent. I did see her walking around.
I had this priest. Oh,
yes.
This is good. I was hope to find. You know where now?
Perhaps she went down. I did see her down this way, but I was in a conversation. I lost track with her, so she could be anywhere now. She was here.
Okay, I find. Yes. Oh, sorry. There are. Loretta, there. Dhuros learn many things this day. Not good. Dhuros.
Things? What kind of things?
This. Dry art, you know?
No.
Oh, it's strange. Speak many lies. Not kind. Dhuros, not sure what to do. I thought that Mithrax might know something, but I help others, help self. Dhuros,
yes.
Try to help self.
Yes. Excellent.
Sorry. You know seamstress?
It says for steel. She works here.
I not know.
I haven't seen her today though.
I short man say big badonkus. He teach me this word. Is this not
I'm gonna let you know that's not a word you should be using.
Oh, I sorry.
It's inappropriate.
I do not,
It's not good. Not a good word.
Like, impotent? Dhuros learn this word as well.
That is not a good word.
Not a good word. Both bad.
Bad.
Okay. Thank you.
Are we teaching him bad words?
No, we're teaching him what the bad words are, so he's not supposed to say them.
Hello.
My favorite bad word is fuck.
Not say fuck. This God not say.
Well, if you're angry, you can use it.
Oh, if angry.
Like scream it out.
Like, fuck!
It actually, that word, so yes, that word can be used for anything.
Bravo.
Oh, thank you. It's good to learn.
Literally, you can just throw it anywhere.
Throw it all time.
It's like, that's fucking stupid.
Yes, or you're
fucking
walking and you
stupid.
stub your toe, you go, fuck!
I would like to buy fuck. This.
No.
That is
Well,
not
if you were in a
good,
brothel, it would work.
Brothel?
That's true, yes.
This, like,
That's for another time.
Sorry. So, fuck anytime but bad. This, right?
Like, yes, it's any time but bad, yes.
Oh, okay, thank you. Loretta always teach many things. Sorry. My name, Dhuros. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I am Yerza.
This word hard. Yerza. Yes?
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
That little
Yerza.
fishman, yes.
Okay. Not fish. Triton.
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 Little fishman, yes.
Not fish, no. Triton. Fish, small.
All right.
Also
Do you want me to call
big.
you Big Bear Lady?
A lot of people do already.
Bear?
I guess to each their own.
Oh.
Yes,
Mysteries about her people.
Oh.
Says they're evolved from bears.
Oh. Is strange. Triton. Man. Small. Woman. Big. Human. Big and small. Is different. Most.
Big and big.
Yes. Human.
Big and
Very different. As
I am not human.
I
am burning.
You're
Bjorning.
burning. Oh, is
Yes.
like is what? So human not big.
Big.
Burning big.
Human.
They come in
around this height.
Oh,
Bjorning's this height.
I meet this man. He very big. What is strength? You this burning as well?
Yes.
Oh,
Hello, guards.
Ulagi, possibly.
Paladins, not gods.
Yes, they're paladins. If you're looking for anybody to do the church, these men can help you.
Oh, you
They're
Mithrax?
paladins of the church.
Oh, nice to meet you.
The blue flame.
My name Dhuros. I look for a priest. You priest?
I am the god of a priest. We can bring you to one.
Hey, his ghost. But we.
Yes, they certainly like to go right there.
Yes.
There's another one coming, Dhuros.
Oh,
They're right there.
Oh,
There's one behind you. Don't worry.
Madam, have you spoken to these two yet? Hold, Bjorning.
Oh, all right.
Moment of
I've
your
already
time.
spoken with you, folks, so I'll let you go on your little questionnaire.
Oh.
Please help Dhuros.
What is your name,
He's
miss?
Loretta Hartford.
The church will remember your contributions.
Of course. So make sure you get Dhuros as much information as he needs. He seems very interested in tracks, and perhaps maybe his people can learn more.
These are paladins.
We will do what we can.
Excellent. Well,
this is not good.
And you as well.
Oh.
And you as well.
Hello.
Right. Have the two of you heard hearsay of witchcraft being practiced outside of the walls today?
Sorry, I not know this word. Which?
There's a circle of dead plant life on hunting grounds. Have you seen that? Have you heard anything about that?
Dead. No. I bring fish for Adwick, and go to find priest. I not see dead. No.
Very well. One of you, Bjorning, you heard anything about this or seen it?
The only thing that I ever heard of witchcraft, was, I believe, I can't remember who, somebody was talking about a potion to protect them from witchcraft and the stuff like that.
We have already gotten information about that.
There you go.
One of the cloaked ones, I see.
Oh.
Correct.
Right, well, if you hear any pertinent information about this witchcraft, this incident, we've already confirmed it's occurred. Please bring that information to the church.
Sure thing.
As for you, if you wish to learn more about the church, all you must do is simply walk in during service.
Which?
And wait for a priest to see you.
Craft. Magic. This same thing?
Yes. Dark magics.
Oh. Dhuros. No. This. Dryad. In. Out. Tell many lies. Say.
Dryad.
Most bad thing to Dhuros and Gidas this day.
Paladin. Where is this dryad?
I not know. I not it on road, not meet in home.
You have quite lovely blue eyes.
Strange.
Said out in the woods.
3 feet. Yes, and south.
You've seen her.
Yes.
No. Are you here seeing me scratch my neck? I do have quite a rash here. I was in the trees.
As I said, if you wish to learn more of Mithrax, the church,
don't
that
worry,
way,
I already got that
you may
spiel.
simply enter any day, and a priest would be happy to educate you. Your what are your people called?
Triton. I go look for priest, but no inside. Loretta say priest around.
The female Triton inquired into the church as well. Maybe the two of you can facilitate a meeting with a priest sometime.
Yes,
this most
good.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Yes. See you around, little Triton man.
Goodbye, Bjorning. Yodza. I hope
that one?
You this dryad
duly noted.
Most bad. You should find.
That is the most helpful piece of information we have heard today. The church will reward you.
Thank you. I go is not good sun for skin.
Yes.
Thank you.
Nice appreciate your contribution.
Nice to meet you. Have a good day.
That fucking natural 20, though.
For the first time this day, I have good news to tell.
I had heard you needed to be saved. I was going to assume that it was bad news.
No, it is something most fortunate. I go to Mithrax and to his church to ask for guidance if he is same as Deep One or whatever. I remember what Loretta tell me. She said to Mithrax helps others that help themselves, but we must get out of the sun. So, I remember what I was doing. I went to find seamstress. And what should happen but two men, big full plate, work for Mithrax and the priests, come up asking about a patch of ground, some plants, a circle that has been killed, dead. They say witchcraft. I did not know this word, but apparently it is the same as magic. It appears that the warriors of Mithrax are after this heathen liar. This is good news. This one could spread so many lies about our culture and our people. It is great that this Mithrax does. And one would say as well that perhaps that is the reason that the Deep One was able to speak to me in the square. I thought it was strange being so far from the sea, but if Deep One and Mithrax are the same, then perhaps he can speak to me near his temple.
It is hard for me to... But you're saying... Only, what was it, 10 minutes ago? You had cursed Raylin for having been influenced by Mithrax.
No, by being Mithrax, but not by Mithrax. By this heathen goddess who lies about our people. Who lives out this creature, allegedly of nature itself, within the depths of the deadest swamp you ever seen. And now I hear news of plants dying around this woman. She is dark and evil. You mark my words upon it. Why else would she so keenly blight our name and lie to our faces?
There are other reasons why plants die. And so many things unanswered.
Does usually when a plant dies, when the seaweed dies, we do not, it does not die in a circle. When seaweed dies, it does not set all the guardians of the deep on a watch, marching around the time, asking what has gone on. They do not speak of witchcraft, whatever this is, or this magic. They speak...
Of course not, because the guardians of the deep are... They value truth. Most of them, at least.
Well, then it is good that the spiritual leaders of these people are taking an interest in this one most dire, spreading evil thoughts amongst their people. It is good that the Mithrax looks after these men so.
Prejudice. What if it is that? And they are throwing it into your face to ensure that you... I don't even know. I am drawing these conclusions of nothing.
Well then, come with me now. We shall verify that this spot, this death, with our own eyes, and then we will know that these have spoken the truth. I have acted on faith, but if you need to see the proof of your eyes, then I am happy to escort you, or to go with you to it.
I would much like to talk to Maiden first.
We should. I was hoping to find him. I met him earlier, but Raylin was with him, and I thought it was not best. I would not trust her to translate what I have to say in equal terms, not after what she has said to me this day. I need you to understand that it burned every fiber of my being, entertaining these lies in order to placate her. I do not blame her. This evil goddess has obviously worked her roots into her mind. She is not to be to blame. Hopefully, if these men of the church sort her out, the truth will come to light.
I need to know more before I can talk any further. So many things missing from this picture, Dhuros.
Fuck the Dryad.
From her, I did not hear lies. I only missed the truth.
And what is this truth you speak of?
What she failed to say. The holes in your story, the things that she withheld from us. All of those things, they're missing pieces, fragments, blotted out from the full story.
Yes.
Everything has a story.
I noticed.
There is a beginning, a middle, and an end.
There is a... Then you noticed as well that this strange assertion. That what? The Tritons of old just had a stack of dryads nearby. Every time they wanted to activate one of these portals beneath the sea. Some ancient being many thousands of years old to use as some sort of livestock for this. This is more than an obvious lie. This is deceit most foul. That an old being would be wilted in the leaf as our skin turns more pale. It is nonsense.
It is a belief. It is not a truth. All we have is belief. We do not have truth. Do you think he is present here?
I do not know. He seemed active about the town this day. If I was a betting man, I would say that if word had got out of some strange witchcraft and the magic within the forest, then he would be straight to the scene.
Perhaps.
It is...
How do we get there?
I do not know. They said it was outside the walls. I am sure, though, if we make our way, then the Deep One, if it is will allow us to find our way there.
I would rather ask questions. Those in the scribery would know. Perhaps.
What if there is runes at the site of this magic?
I do not know.
It could well be that I could read them. In which case, Mirin will call us to us nonetheless. I am sorry the sun has been most unkind. I hope they do not mind me being wet. A coincidence that Mirin has a fountain outside his home? I think not. Locked, is it?
I do not know. I do not hear any voices within there.
Then it is best that we do not pry. It is... one of them comes even now. Hello. Nice to see you again. We look for Mirin. You know where?
I haven't seen him.
We hear of witchcraft. Dead plant.
Yeah, the circle.
You know this circle. The other said this what?
I've heard about it. I've heard about it. Don't know anything other than that.
You know where circle be? You can take or show?
Not really. I only know it's in a spot where we're not really allowed to go.
And they were there.
for us.
Oh, well. Thank you. Nice to see again. You?
Nice and kind, is it not?
Yes, we... Most not good. You have water outside. Archive is good.
Oh, the fountain?
Fountain. Yes, I hear this word.
It's refreshing.
I didn't put it there.
I'm sure. If you find Mirren... Well, I already told him that I talked to him later in the day, so I suppose he would be looking for me regardless. Nevertheless, I want to find him sooner rather than later. So I will be on my way.
To speak most urgent. If she tell that we look.
You're not in there?
No answer.
You're not sure.
You...
It's knocked on the door. I do not hear any voices within.
Well, maybe I'll go see where brother is. Maybe brother knows.
Alright, his name was Thorgren, yes?
Yep, Thorgren.
I had not seen him around. He may be
I've seen him around. I don't know where he is now, though. Alright,
maybe it
I'm
is
gonna
best
get to
if we venture as a group. At least someone might.
I am sorry, I did not follow the last part of that. Is there... Where are we going?
We are going to find him and possibly the other one, his brother. His name is Thorgren. You might have met him. He also wears a mask.
I have seen several which wear this strange thing upon their face.
And he looks very much like you.
Yes.
Same color robes, a different mask.
Oh. Finally, some mercy from this cursed light. Yeah, I was doing that just because I would be done at the end of the day. Not because I dried out because of night.
I'm afraid not. Sorry, Master Dwarf, I haven't seen the other one.
Oh, you can see you fish people from a mile away. You glow mighty well in the dark.
Triton, not fish. But,
Come here,
thank you.
Come here.
Oh.
I got something to ask you.
Oh, okay. Yes, I...
What would you say if I took one of your little doohickeys hanging off your face? Oh, watch it. You don't want to get smacked by a log. Anyways, come back in front of me.
Oh, okay,
Come on then.
Sorry, what?
Come closer.
I come close.
Come here.
What is...
I'm not gonna do nothing.
You...
Look, these things here. Can you sell them? They come off?
This, no, not this.
It'd be a nice light.
No.
Nice little necklace, you know.
Is not good, no, please. Not this,
Come with your own jewelry.
not a...
Yeah, look at them.
Please, no.
You are bothering him.
Sorry,
You're bothering me. Go on, get out of here. Get on my side.
Okay. Sorry.
Can I help you?
I'm just walking in.
Lad, can I talk to you for a bit?
I'll be back.
I have business with that. Is it urgent?
Have you paid your tax?
No, but it's really quick. I wanted to apologize for the other day.
Yes, of course.
You saw them. It was a very busy, important investigation. That's all I can say on it.
Your voice sounds familiar.
Copper.
Might I, sorry,
might I speak to you?
Wait for Kides. No, not you. Sorry. My name is Dhuros. Nice to meet you. You in live Adwick?
Well, technically the rate is going up and you would know that.
I live in the district that's over there past the scribery.
Oh.
Aye, the noble district. I'm newly appointed there.
Oh, I not
Pleasure
understand
to meet you,
this
Mr. Dhuros.
word.
I am Ernesto Dragoria.
Oh, shake. I know this. Alessio. Sorry, not good with this word. Alessio. Sorry. Say again?
Would you like me to leave you with this one so I can find Miranda?
Oh, pleasure to meet
I do not wish to wait.
Sorry.
But I'm looking for someone that lives in the lake, so I may inquire about their
Oh, I see.
What?
Why they're there, mainly. Why they're there, and if I'd be able to get out of there, simply.
You look for something in... Kids speak better than Dhuros.
What are you trying to find within this lake?
Not really find anything in the lake, mainly transforming the lake into an area of nutrition for crops. And putting a guardhouse on top of the hill in the smack middle of it.
You'll be fine.
I am sure I know one which would have a problem with that.
You're sure nobody would have a problem with that?
There is much land that's as far outside of the lake that is... I would not know how you use your land, but there is much flat land for you to put whatever things you want into the ground to make them grow. I know nothing of it. Have you talked to the farmer, maybe?
Putting in a report about you.
He's a short one. Red hair.
Land near a supple water source is much easier to cultivate and rise up and make into a prompt and bountiful farmland. Quite easy.
So you're saying is the land, the path next to the lake, you want to turn it into a place where you grow all kinds of food.
Well, I'm saying the area entirely around the lake. I'd like to... Well, first I would make the area, start setting up areas for people to move in so that they would be able to make and cultivate their farms. Then I would simply allow the area to be raised up in a wall and an extent this
I don't
to be established.
forgive me
around
for
it.
my rashness, but I do not care much for the plans that you have for it. I only wish to know what you want out of those that might live within it. I know the one that lives on top of the hill, and well, we are people of the sea. We may or may not make our home there.
Well, we'd be putting proper houses there instead of you living there improperly. And while it's living in areas
that are quite properly,
fine,
it is
so
the way that
long
we are
as-
accustomed to living.
There is that.
Sorry, many
But this
big
isn't
words.
your land.
Technically, what you're doing is illegal since you are in our landy land.
You two can go on break, by the way. Go get a drink at the tavern.
Oh,
Hey,
you
We King's land.
do something wrong?
I do own one of the places within your district over there, the one that rests within the fogs. Would you mind that I stay there instead?
Got nice fins.
So long if you have residence, then that is.
Thank you.
If you have, if you have residence somewhere here already, then that is no longer an issue. Then we'll promptly.
It tends to stay
fix up the
empty.
lake
I
and-
prefer resting within the desk.
Kiddos, this is a lot of big words. What is going on?
In the depths. Well, that may become a problem.
He's
As it would seem.
rambling about plans to build around the lake, houses, farmland, a tower on top of the hill. I do not know.
Oh,
I've no clue what they're talking about. They should be speaking in the common tongue in front of Mr. Dragoria.
This one does not understand what you're saying. I am simply translating.
Is not our land. Is not our. You do with what need. war, battle, many no home. You
do not.
Is good thing.
As long as you do not encroach within.
Oh no, it's really nice. You know, I like the pattern.
I don't know. I don't care much for it. You do with your land whatever you want. I don't mind it. I don't care for
your
it.
land.
I'm just curious what you want out of us.
Well, I'm merely asking you.
Not your glowing skin.
I am merely wanting your cooperation in leaving that area,
shut up, mate. You could try
so
a
that
little
I might
hard,
be able
you know,
to
give
cultivate
something
it
else, mate.
and well, set up everything there.
You are not cultivating a lake, are you?
Go on, Archer.
Cultivating the area around it, and there are some crops that grow in shallow water. So if they're in shallow water,
your fins are really quite unique. You know, I've never seen anything like that.
I would not bother you in your endeavors to
really,
form your land in whatever way you want.
Oh, you look real nice. Is what I'm trying to say.
But I also wish to be able to rest in these places, and I would not encroach on anything you do.
Sorry, mate. Sorry.
Very easy for us to coexist.
No, not at all.
I'm not going to roll again for this conversation. I rolled low, so I'm going to stick with it.
I have not given you my name yet.
Haven't seen the
I am Kidas Vedorsa.
metal man around, have you?
Vedorsa?
Father is a member of the Council of the Tritons. Yes.
Thank you.
Council of Tritons. I see. Well, I am Ernesto Dragoria. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Still don't actually know what he said.
She got the nice.
So then, that is what you want of us, is it?
Are the other two as agreeable to that is well, that's one, but agreeable to
is your
making
land
that area
if
vacant a bit?
I will not speak for it now.
Is your land if you need we go.
And it made me sad because she had potential.
Okay, that is. Thank you very much.
Is only. It is not our place to tell them what to do with their land. If their king does not wish us here, we will just leave.
Intelligent as you.
We will go back to the sea. It is not too hard.
Back to the sea.
They seem to be on.
For as long as I need to stay here to ensure that our mission
Or
goes
we move
well.
to the next town.
And then there's this fucking woman at the tavern, the old barmaid.
What about you?
Yes. Have you seen the ropes?
And I'm not interested. She's not running.
What about me?
I swam. No, not too much.
What about you? Would you be able to aid in?
It is not safe to travel.
Well,
that is why I'm
this
still
goes
there.
to.
Otherwise, I would have left by now.
This goes to all of you, really. Would you be willing to vacate that area and maybe have access area there properly and not illegally, as the soldiers say, under the right terms of being employed? Since seeing that you're living in the water, having people that know the water better than
I will just
me
leave.
would be much easier and much better to offer work and services there. So you might be able to get paid along with keeping your area
Go on
there.
and tell us then. What kind of services are you prepared to ask us of?
Well,
No.
well, what can you do? What can you Triton folk do?
You clearly have an idea. You are giving us an offer, telling us to vacate lands that we would not encroach upon your work with. I'm only curious at this point. You seem to have an idea of what you have in mind.
I don't mean to. Since you said that you more accustomed to the deep and more accustomed to being in water, I am not trying to, as some of these guards do, and as they say, or soldiers. My apologies. Which is promptly screwing people over. That is not in my nature. I am something of a person of kind nature, and one of the more easier to approach nobility. In aspect of, I'm offering you an area to stay in the deep, in the water, so long as you help us with the hydroplane and the farms. And if you see fit, maybe aiding in terraforming some of the area.
I know this word. Dhuros wish to help. Your land, if help, we can. Dhuros, yes.
Righty.
A place to live within the water, we already have that. It is not an offering that we do not already have.
Could you say that again?
I do not understand
this. It is an offering that we already have. We already have a place within the waters. It is our home.
We don't own anything. What are we bargaining with? What is this conversation? Kides.
Well, that area that you have right now, at the current moment,
to not allow us to be in the waters.
It is, you are there illegally. I'm offering a way in land that you might not be familiar with. A way to not have people bother you about illegal things.
Should have said something.
So you'd be able to stay there in under full legal terms of LLN.
That's strange. I have not seen a single guard outside those walls that would tell me otherwise. They have all seen me in the water, yes?
Well, as soon as I start getting set up, the guards would start patrolling over there. And because I'm afraid that
the dude is lawful good. If he's told to move out of the other king's water, he's not going to be breaking any laws. That's not what he's going to do.
And what of the people on the streets, the refugees outside of the castle walls? Are you kicking them out?
This would also be giving them a place to stay. A place for work. The whole
reason
idea
being
of this
we don't.
is...
Sorry, sir. I don't mean to interrupt, but reason being that we don't, tend to go out to your lands or whatever. We're a bit tight on numbers as it is with the war effort that's going on.
Yes,
things are
war
difficult.
most bad.
If anything, we truly need this land to make sure those people out there that are starving and need a home, a place to stay.
It is good thing. I know these words.
You can certainly do this while we are within the lake. That is all I am saying.
If wish Dhuros live. Not problem.
It's still...
It is no issue to stay there so long as you aid us. And I would be giving you a job, you would be paid coin and being able to stay there as residents.
Let me be very clear. It is perfectly easy for us to coexist and help each other in this process. I do not wish for this to be as one-sided as it seems.
Okay. And to answer your question about the refugees and the people that are living on the outside of the walls that are living in the tents right outside, refugees, I'll be giving them aid in service via expanding the area where they may be able to populate. Because one of the last steps after getting a guard tower out there is setting up more of a secondary district or another district out there so that people may be able to populate and allow and expand and cultivate area for themselves. I'd be setting the groundwork for other people and spading as they aid in giving them a guiding hand. I'd be aiding the
as
refugees
long as we are able to have access to the lake freely.
Well, as long as you cooperate and work with us.
So we have to work in order to access the lake?
Work with us? I mean, it's either that or you pay for your residency.
I don't understand converse.
Strange.
I mean, okay, yes.
We have not been paid.
Are you saying that...
Am I not allowed to walk around the city, Captain? I'm just asking, you got
This is over my head. This politics is not my forte.
Your attitude seems to be flowing in the opposite direction.
Is your land. If need go, we go. Is not problem.
It's no problem. You already agreed, so you're already, in my eyes, are able to stay there and be allowed there legally. So long as
I have things I need to do. I will speak about this later.
I'm not sure. Many words. Speak Kides, yes. Nice to meet you.
Perhaps I'll talk
nice
to you.
To meet you too.
Perhaps I'll...
I must return. Good day. Nice to meet you.
I'm just wondering if you had any torches to spare.
Strange.
Maybe one or two of you out there. It is getting dark out.
Where are you going?
I go to lake. Is okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah. What is problem?
Oh, excuse me. Oh, no, now you're going back in?
No.
Okay.
We're going out.
Where?
I don't know why I'm even coming here. I haven't gotten confirmation.
Are you going to bed, Dhuros?
Witchcraft? Magic? You go see?
You're crazy. Twinkle toes.
Huh? What? I not so understand not.
Yes, I was, but I am currently
Is
stuck.
problem? I
Can't really walk anywhere. Can't really walk where I want to go.
many people confuse Dhuros this day.
Don't worry, Dhuros.
And so here we are. You okay? Where are you going?
What is
Fine, you big baby.
going?
Please watch us back for 5 seconds. I need to go check something that I see over there. Make sure it's not what I think it is. Please.
We were going to do that anyway, but alright.
Make sure he doesn't get killed.
Mirin, need Dhuros or
I do not
I
know
go?
any more than you do. You can go to bed.
Private.
I was just
They're going
go,
to.
not sleep, but just dry.
I believe we are going on a nice little walk to you mentioned it
to speak to
earlier.
a man of large influence.
Yes, we need to get access to that area. If you would like to join us, I'm sure you could, but yeah, take a dip in the river, perhaps. Maybe to speak to
do
Lord or something.
that now.
He's within that at the bottom. This will be. Well, it is. It will be later. Certainly will. At one point, it comes up again. We'll return shortly.
What the fuck is going on? What's going on? We've got literally nothing to bargain them with, so if there's something going on and we get kicked out, we get kicked out. That's the end of it. I have no idea what this is. Hello?
Careful in there.
It's okay.
It's very stagnant, and there's probably leeches and some kind of disease in there.
It's not too bad. It's not but
Are you sure? People dump the refuse in here.
refuse? Dhuros not know this word.
Their waste. It's not good. Not good for swimming.
Oh, not good.
No, I'm not drunk anything. I simply am having headaches.
So you spoke to Mithrax with
Yes. It's all. It's all hyperbole. It's not real.
You know, if you say that to the priestess, she might smack you.
No, this is corked. It's not getting opened by anyone.
Oh, it is for Garnwall, I see.
His drinks, especially his horse.
What?
His horse is an alcoholic.
Excuse me.
Alcohol kill horses.
Yes, his horse drink a barrel of ale by itself.
An entire barrel.
What is this?
And so it became an alcoholic.
Relin, they shat in the road.
That's Triton. What language is that?
I just had to catch up.
You want to run that by me one more time?
The road, it is full of the feces of these creatures. It is Why would they put it there?
Fuck, those weren't bugs?
Why would they do this?
Those weren't fucking bugs!
I
thought they were insects.
I am most
I
concerned.
thought one of them was a fish.
These landers are most strange. Why would you... They drink from this.
Right in that direction.
No wonder they don't like the water.
What is... No, not living near the water I can understand. Maybe if they like to be dry. But throwing their refuse into it. To take a shit. Why?
Because they're stupid in the
It
land.
is extra effort to throw it in there. What, do they take it straight out and just...
I do not know.
Is it a sport? Is it a game?
I would not guess as to the I would not guess as to the habits and the games that these people play.
I think it's because they don't go in there, so they just.
Is that why this man wants us gone? He wants to throw his noble shit into the lake?
If that is the case,
Or maybe
I will not allow.
But he thinks that of his people. Maybe he thinks we shit in the lake.
It is entirely
they
possible
tell
to
him?
throw shit in the lake. If that is the case.
Did they go tell him we don't shit in the lake?
These people are so unclean. Oh.
How did you enjoy your little rendezvous?
It's nice, just some man trying to tell me about grass skulls, but I already so it's whatever.
What is going on?
Oh my god.
Headache.
More.
That's fine, I'm sure they're just passing through.
I mean, we are kind of standing at the main entrance of the
We are
great
standing at the main
fucking city. And we're yelling at people telling them that, hey, fuck off, stop following us! Fine!
Oh, fuck! I know this word.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Get the fuck out of here!
Fuck.
Sarah, this is why you have no friends.
Angry.
I apologize,
Mirando. You think we would find Cornwall in the
Did you
city?
just do that? You just got you. I thought you had something.
Very well.
You know what?
I'm not their friend.
Would you think
Is
you
this you
would be
speaking with knowledge? I was thinking he would be carrying
No,
out, but I
I'm
didn't
just
want to walk
asking
all the way
if
there.
you, unless you have prior knowledge of him being out here.
Unless you know
Oh. Oh.
Are you okay?
This shit, I drink it. It make my mind most blurry. I'm not good. Oh. I look at floor for a bit. It will be okay. I think it is good now, yes.
I turned my personal lantern down a bit.
Oh.
Hopefully that helps.
I think just much people not good. Where Mirin go?
Inside the walls.
I don't know why.
Inside the walls. It's getting late. I recommend you either go home or get inside
You're
as
hot
well.
making quite terribly.
You are yes.
Quickly shout into it to make it better.
Scream, maybe it will stop. I am hearing things in my head. I do not like hearing your voice twice, but it's
sorry.
Scary enough as it is.
Man, I think I might be onto something with this human shit. It is playing with my brain quite terribly. I hear voices and all sorts. It is. Oh.
Did you eat the mushroom? Did you eat some?
No, he's good.
No, you didn't. Okay, don't eat the mushrooms. I am scared of what you would do.
It is okay. I am feeling fine. I see the deep one.
Dhuros, listen to me. Dhuros. It's okay. Dhuros.
Yes, yeah.
It's me, Raylan. Dhuros.
I see it all.
Snap out of it.
I'm sorry. No.
Are you good?
I think so. I think I am okay.
That worried me quite a lot.
I
Alright.
go to
don't scare me like
lick,
that.
I think, is quite...
I think that is a good idea. You have a good rest.
Yes. Goodbye. Have a good day. Okay. Just gonna go out and say none of that was canon, probably. Who knows? Or maybe it is, whatever's funnier. Dhuros now need new clothes. Dhuros need new clothes. Yesterday. It is strange. I am in the water, but it feels like I will never be clean again. Hello, deep one. Your servant returns. In need of a bit more of a clean, I think. I do not know if you and Mithrax are the same. But I hope I have done you proud this day. I will not hear these false goddess lies. Dhuros will help these people. Dhuros will purge this from this land. And Sivrelin and Kidas. And then perhaps I will be pure once more. But for now, I must rest. Path. Terrace of the Deep.